Thank you. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. As my makeup artist, as you can see, I need it. Actually, it's the lad. He's up here at the moment, like I told you, it's his birthday week, and Sullivan's decided to bark his head off whilst we're making the video. Well, we just had a little day trip out to Bradford. If you've been on my channel, you may have seen a little road trip video of it. It was all right. It wasn't the most eventful trip, but you know, it was cool. We went to Hmv, went to CX. With CX, we didn't find anything. The only thing I found in there I really liked was Blood on Black Lace. They had the collector's edition on there for £18, a really good price. But I've already got it on in the Arrow collection, I believe, and I think I've got it in like a steelbook. Already, you see. I just thought, I've got the steelbook, do I really want to be buying it again? A part of me thought, yes, Joff, because you've done it all the time, you did it with pieces, you know. I love my Argento films, he's one of my favourite directors, but I didn't. But that's all we saw. But Hmv, we had a bit of a win. There were some good prices and a few sales on, so I picked a number of bits up. And because it's the lad's birthday, I picked him up a few bits as well. He's going to have some presents tomorrow, because it's his birthday actually tomorrow. But today I thought I'd treat him to a trip to Hmv. So first of all, I'll show you what I got him, and then I'll show you what I got. So for him, I bought him the 1958 classic starring Steve McQueen, The Blob, on the Criterion label. It's a really, really cool film. I'm just trying to suss out where the barking's coming from. But yeah, really cool. I only own the remake, the American remake, which is from Umbrella. But I don't have this version, which one day I would like to pick it up myself. But he picked that up. It's the American 1958 original monster movie, The Blob. The next three is a trilogy of films. And I didn't even know he was looking for these, but he picked them up. He said, I wouldn't mind these, Dad. And he got Rambo. And he got Rambo First Blood Part 2. And he got Rambo 3. Now, they were doing a box set in there for $34.99. These were $7.99 each, so it works out about 24 quid. So if you're going to go and buy these in Hmv, buy them individually. It's actually cheaper to buy them individually than it is to buy the box set. So he got the Rambo films, so that's cool. Some 80s trashy action films, so that's cool. He picked up a masterpiece as well, because it's got a Blu-ray, not a Blu-ray, a 4K release, and it's Clint Eastwood in Dirty Harry. It's one of my favourite films, definitely of all time. I love this film so much. But he picked it up because it's had a 4K release. I didn't buy it, just simply because I have the box set with all the Dirty Harry films in it. So I don't want to keep rebuying stuff unless I, you know, but that looks so good. That is such a cool slipcase. I absolutely love that. It's brilliant. If the picture looks like that, he's in for a treat. Great film. He also picked up a new release horror film, which I did as well. It came out this week, I believe. I think it came out Monday. And it's Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Now, this is from the makers of the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey films, which I love both of them. Absolutely love both of them. So we're going to love this. It's going to be really, really cool. I love these sort of Disney sort of mash-up horror films they're doing. A lot of people say, oh, why are they doing it? Well, because they're fun, and that's all it's going to be, is a fun horror film. And hopefully it's going to be gory, because it's got an 18 certification. So yeah, we picked that up. So that's Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. And the last thing he picked up is an absolute classic British horror comedy, what I reviewed around Christmas time, and it's a Bloodbath at the House of Death. I absolutely love this film. I recommended it to him. I said, look, you're going to love it. It's stupid, it's wacky, it's crazy, it's gory, it's great fun, and it's got a wonderful cast. You've got Gareth Hunt, you've got Kenny Everett, you've got Vincent Price. It's an amazing, amazing comedy film. and he's picked that up as well. So he did really well, didn't he? He's picked up like a nice number of movies there. So that's really cool. So that was his pickup from HMV. So amazing. Awesome. Alright, hello. Right, so I'll go through now what I picked up. There was a sale on, a Blu-ray sale. And I bought a couple of titles. What, you alright?
No, it's him.
Leave him, mate. Don't worry about him. He's going to bark. He's a doggy. They had a sale on, and I picked up 2 titles in the Blu-ray sale. The first one is The Nun 2. I do have the first one, and me and the lad went to see this in the cinema. A lot of people giving it a bit of a slanting, but we loved it. We thought it was really cool, really atmospheric, and I really enjoyed it. Yes, it's from the Conjuring makers of them. I think it's a part of the Conjuring universe. So it completes one part of my universe. It was £9.99, guys, and I picked it up for £3.49. So what an absolute bargain. I thought, wow. I don't know why I took that off, to be honest. But yeah, I just thought I'm gonna buy that for £3.50. I've now got a copy of The Nun 2, so I own a copy of that, which is fantastic. We really enjoyed this in the cinema. Really cool. Good. I'm really pleased to pick that up for £3.50. You can't even buy a burger for that. You couldn't buy a cup of coffee in Costa for that. You know, you've got a whole movie. It's amazing. I picked up a comedy as well for £3.99. It's a I don't know when it was made. It might have been the 40s or the 50s. I'm not sure, but it stars Jack Lemmon, Tony Curtis, and Marilyn Monroe, and it's Some Like It Hot. I love this film. Absolutely fantastic. Marilyn Monroe joins this singing band that are on tour, and the two, Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis, are trying to get away from some gangsters, and so they dress up as women and hide themselves in this women's band as women, like as a bass player and a saxophone player, and they both start falling in love with Marilyn Monroe. So it's a really cool story. It's really funny, really cool. I absolutely adore this film. So to get a copy of this on Blu-ray for £3.99, I thought, what a bargain. I mean, it's normally only £8 anyway, but it's really good to pick it up. I mean, it's going to look nice. It's black and white, so it's going to look pretty cool. So to me, it's a comedy sort of film noir film. If you like film noir, this is like a comedy film noir film, which is really cool. It's got a bit of a gangster feel to it, which is really good. Some Like It Hot for £3.99. And I also picked up a copy of the Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, like I told you, because I want it for my collection too. Luckily, it's not an expensive release. It's only £11.99. I think the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, they were around the same sort of prices, £11.99, £12.99. It's from the makers of those films. We love both of those films, so gonna absolutely adore this too. I think we're gonna watch this tonight. We're thinking about it, so that's cool. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, cool. And they've also got on a new offer on at the moment in HMV. They've got the Warner's Archive offer, which is 2 for £15. But not only that, they've slammed in their premiere collection into that Warner Brothers Archive as well. So I picked up some core movies. So from the Warner's Archive collection, I picked up a double movie called The Ghost Ship and Bedlam. These are 2 really old black and white horror movies starring Boris Karloff, as you may know from The Mummy and Universal's Frankenstein, and it's got one called The Ghost Ship. So that was really cool. Normally £14.99, and I got it in for 2 for £15. So it's pretty much, you buy a film, you got one free in a way. But in a way, I got 3 films. Richard Dix stars in The Ghost Ship, and Boris Karloff stars in Bedlam. Really cool. And it's great to have 2 movies on there. So that's really cool. And the other film I got in the Warner Brothers Archive Collection sale was a film noir gangster movie, which I love this film, and I've not seen it. I used to own this on VHS, and I've not seen it since then. I never bought it on DVD, but now I own a copy on Blu-ray, and it's The Angel with Dirty Faces. If anything, this is probably my favourite gangster film. Yes, I loved Godfather, but I loved this more because it was just a bit more, because it was filmed in the 1940s, around the era. It just had more authenticity to it, and I absolutely loved it. It's got a great cast there: Humphrey Bogart, James Cagney, amazing. That's really, really cool. I will bring this to my channel. I will do some film noir videos. I want to do 5 great film noir films to watch for a beginner, and bring you some reviews, because I do a lot of horror, so it's good to sometimes mix up. Last year I brought a few comedies to the channel, and I did a bit on I did another sort of week of different sort of films last year. So this time I want to bring a bit of film noir to my channel, so I bought that, and they were both in the 2 for 15. So I've got 3 films there for 15 quid. Angel with Dirty Faces, The Ghost Ship, and Bedlam. Pretty cool, huh? And from their premiere collection, which is also in the 2 for 15, I bought 2 movies, which I should have anyway, because I really appreciate them both. One is a Hammer film, which I don't have, a Dracula one, and it's the Satanic Rites of Dracula with Christopher Lee. It's one of the later Dracula films, but I wanted it anyway because I just think I want to complete and get all the Dracula films on Blu-ray from the Hammer Studios. Same with the Frankenstein, but unfortunately a lot of the Frankenstein ones never ever got Blu-ray release. Frankenstein Created Woman, Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed, still never got Blu-ray release here. It's criminal. Anyway, so I've got this one, and it includes the film with some, I think, some art cards or posters or something inside. Exclusive art cards and poster. That's cool. Can't see Christopher Lee at the moment because he's covered up there. But yeah, it's not, again, normally £15, but 2 for 15. Absolute bargain. And the last one I picked up in the 2 for 15 is another film noir film, and it's called The Setup. This is a sort of boxing kind of film about this guy. I think it's played by Robert Ryan. He's becoming quite a successful boxer and reaching the pinnacle of his career, but the managers and bosses want him to take a dive in the fight. So, you know, because it's all got like a gangster sort of money ring behind it, and obviously he doesn't want to. And if I remember right, he doesn't, and he wins the fight, and then the chase is on to sort of get him, sort of thing. It's that sort of film. So it's a real cool sort of 40s, I believe it's 40s, gangster boxing film, a great film noir. So I picked up those 2 films in the 2 for 15, the Satanic Rites of Dracula and The Setup. And of course in Warner's archive, The Ghost Ship, Bedlam, and Angel with Dirty Faces. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Yeah, bit of a, not very strong in the horror this video, is it? But hey, sometimes it's good to get a little mix up in there. And from the sale, I picked up the classic Some Like It Hot for £3.99, and The Nun 2 for £3.50. Fantastic. There we go, guys. Thanks for coming into the video. Stay tuned for some more.